Didn't you just love how easy it was to make that apple pie? Well, I did too, so I thought I'm going to make a chicken pot pie with that crust. So let's get started. I set my oven on 350 degrees, and then I put 3 packs of butter in that skillet. Olive oil. I was worried the butter would get the crust too crispy or brown, so I added the olive oil. You're going to put that in the oven and let's melt that butter. And while that's melting, grab a bowl and we are going to add 1 can of cream of chicken. Two heaping tablespoons of sour cream, which I'm guessing that was about a half a cup. 1/2 cup of diced celery, and I do freeze mine, so I went ahead and defrosted that in the microwave, but it was a half a cup. Now I'm going to add a teaspoon of onion powder. You could add onion if you wanted to, but I just added onion powder. Now I'm going to add 2 cups of mixed vegetables. These were frozen and I also defrosted those in the microwave. And if you want to follow along with me, we're just going to go ahead and mix this up. We are going to add some chicken, and you want to pre-cook that chicken. You can either boil it on your stove top eye, or you can cook that in your Instapot, which is what we did. Now I measured this for you. I added 3 cups of chicken, and I just shredded that. Not completely, but I did shred it some. And also, if you want to cut back on the chicken to 2 cups, you could do that. You would have more sauce because this had a lot of chicken in it, but my husband and I loved it. It was so good. We're not done yet. We're going to add some salt and pepper. Now, I added a lot of pepper to this. I love using the cracked pepper, the peppercorns. It just gives it this bold, peppery taste. And then I did add a little bit of salt to this as well. We're going to give this another stir, and then I added more black pepper to this. While you're mixing this, you do not want to forget your cast iron skillet in the oven. I went ahead and got this out because I'm ready to throw it together. I did leave it in there a little longer than I should have, so you want to keep a check on that. And then go ahead and coat the sides really well with this butter and olive oil, because we're going to put a crust in this. And then I just poured my excess into my mixture. Let's give that another stir. And now we're going to get the pie crust. And I got these from Aldi's, but you can get Pillsbury if you want to at Kroger's. But these worked perfect. They have a great taste. And we're just going to put that in the skillet, just like we did the apple pie. Pour the mixture into the pie shell, making sure to spread this out, and especially around the edges. I learned that from the apple pie. You want to make sure you get it all the way out to the edge and just spread it out nice and evenly. That way your top crust doesn't fall. Now we're just going to add that top crust, and then go ahead and just tuck it in around the edges to meet the other pie crust. This is so easy. I just love this because it saves you so much time, and it looks like you worked so hard on this. Yes, I know. We're cheating, but that's okay. Grab those kitchen shears, and we're going to cut 4 slits on top just so this can breathe. Pop it in the oven on 350 degrees for 50 minutes. And you will not need that sheet pan underneath the iron skillet because this did not spill over. 50 minutes later, voila, this turned out so perfect. And I just took and melted some butter and brushed it on top. My husband and I absolutely loved this chicken pot pie. I will certainly be making it this way from now on. And I want to show you how it looks when you cut into it. Watch this. This would feed a family of 4 easily.